I don't got friends. I got family.
Skitty buttoned it. So, one day on the island of Sodor, things were looking pretty fresh. Boco and wanted stuff to be different, as the events of last episode involved an octopus losing their life. So he expected this to be a normal episode, except it wasn't. The horrible person, known as Kenji, was driving at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. And he was coming up on the tunnel. I don't know, like that's kind of like also where he sleeps. Maybe he was just trying to go for a rest, but he couldn't stop. And Boco thought it was kind of stupid. So then he crashed into Boco.
Oh my goodness.
Boco thought that was kind of stupid. So in order to get revenge, he pushed Kenji. Kenji was going faster than ever before. Given now, this makes Percy and Madge the only non-human characters not to have an arch enemy. So now, Kenji was flying down the line, and the station master was sitting there. But conveniently, the station master's made of steel, so he fell over.
Oh.
So then, he saw the engine. My, what happened here? Said the controller. Wait, he's not the controller. Said the station master. What are you doing here? Said the station master, sounding like he's like a New York person, like, hey, I'm walking here. Finally, his steel body and the weight of his ego got to his head and he fell over. Rip. Except he wasn't dead. Fling. Oh, yeah, no, okay. So eventually, just Crane, it's not like Rocky or Cranky or not even Harvey. Why are there so many Cranes that end with the letter Y? Oh, whatever. Anyway, it was just some random unnamed crane that appeared in that one Cars Random episode. Anyway, he came back looking for revenge on Boco. He was steaming down, but Boco had already gone somewhere. He was talking to who knows what. I actually do know what he was talking about. He was talking to this one coach, and I don't know why. I'm going on the track, I'm going along the track. But this is unrealistic as all engines go. He ended up getting stuck on 2 tracks at the same time, but then he got stuck on 1 track. But since the Fat Controller is so greedy, the track is poorly made, and he fell down the line. Which means he hit directly into a coach that Boco was talking to. Give him back! Eventually the coupling snapped and Kenji was flying around the line. And because Thomas hasn't been seen since the intro, I might as well show the other characters now. So basically, Percy ended up just waking up from, yes, but Percy was in either eternal slumber or a coma. I can't really tell. Anyway, Percy had received a better home. And so had Kenji. They're really just edges to the line. But there was one more thing they needed to build before they called the railway in Glee. Apparently, Sir Top of Hat, really hates his engines. So he decided to put, a rock pit, right center in the middle of where Kenji sleeps. Because why not? And whenever he forgets that, he reverses into the rock pit and dies. But it turns out you only have 1 life in life. Except Kenji's a cat and he has 9 lives. So, yeah. We've already uncovered that Boco is a toad and he's a cat. Anyway, Rosie was sleeping until Thomas came by like a maniac. He had saw the coach and he wanted revenge for getting coupled on, for her charging at him for getting coupled on earlier.
Yeah.
So Thomas decided it was about time he got revenge.
Here goes nothing.
She was actually sleeping the other way. So she was being pulled against her will. Okay. So that was happening. And Madge was just watching. She was kind of recovering from almost being kidnapped by an octopus who's now dead.
Yeah.
Thomas forgot that the track he was going on led right to Boco's birth in the shed.
Uh-oh. Why does this seem familiar?
But then he realized what he had done.
Whoa.
But then...
Really screwed up this time.
But then, something bad happened. He realized there's another way he could still pull Rosie against her will. He decided to stop. Rosie thought this was a chastity couple, but Thomas decoupled. And actually, he recoupled and threw Rosie along the line. Rosie was going so fast. Screamed Rosie.
Oh boy.
However, but the track they were on doesn't lead to the waterfall, so Thomas realized he had to start by his shed.
Yeah.
But then the track broke, so yeah, man, you need someone to fix the track. And you know how boring the episode would be if I showed someone fixing the track? Pretty boring. Pretty boring episode. Just the construction. Like, who would watch a show just about construction? Oh wait, Jack in the Pack exists. So they realized they had to make some renovations to the Thomas place, to the railway. They started to end the track where there was a coaster. So then they put all the other places, all the other railway things, in some conveniently random place. So yeah, Percy was sitting there too. He was conveniently he had a place where he sleeps now, and if there's ever a new engine, he could just sleep there. Kenji didn't want to sleep there no more, but so something like that would probably kill him. He just didn't sleep there no more, so he's stuck there forever and ever and ever. Anyway, Thomas was still actively torturing her until he reversed. They're getting slower and slower as time goes on, said Madge. Oh no! But then Thomas realized he'd gone to Boco's shed again. This time he went over to his.
What?
When Thomas back into his shed, it was time for his plan. His epic plan that there's no way it would fail because it was just such a good plan.
Go time.
Anyway, he was plotting to put Rosie over the waterfall because why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, the track was kind of breaking, so Thomas knew it was either now or never. It was either now or never. You're not the narrator, Madge. I know you need something to rhyme with ever, but still, the track was poorly made, so it was kind of constantly breaking. Eventually, Thomas had realized that he must save himself and the coach. He really didn't care about his arch enemy, because if you had an arch enemy, why would you care about them? So Thomas decided it was either now or never. He decoupled himself from the train and left Rosie there to rot. But then he realized he had to run Rosie over the bridge and then decouple. So Thomas realized it was a risk worth investing in.